Alright, the last raid I want to talk about is a raid that I'm not typically a fan of, but because of the nature of colony drop, stealth raids are a lot stronger than they normally are because there's a lot of elevation and a lot of places to hide. I don't like the Pixie because the Pixie doesn't have any guns. It doesn't have any staggers besides melee. It has 45%. It has 45 melee strength, but the Efreet Nacht can get there too. The only thing the Efreet Nacht has that kind of detriments it is the fact that the Efreet Nacht has where are you? It has jamming level 3. Now, that being said, jamming level 3 isn't exactly an issue. You can hear me out on this one. So technically jamming jams the enemy radar. It makes the it reduces their visibility of enemy units. And to some players it's a way of alerting it alerts them to the Efreet Nacht. However, the fact that they feel the jamming means that they get anxious and they get distracted looking for you. So in some ways, jamming is helpful. That and you have, well, even though there's jamming, it's not like you just go up to the guy and melee them. You have other ways to get into your staggers, which the Pixie doesn't have. Let's go over them now. Your primary weapon is the Gatling gun. It does 6% per shot, which is not bad, honestly. It's faster than the Pixie's double machine gun, which needs to hit all of its shots, and it sometimes will miss to get a stagger. So you can use this to, well, get a stagger if you are out of the other two options. I wouldn't use this too much. I would use this only to finish off an enemy. I would use the other two weapons first. We have the Cold Kunai. It has what is it? It actually has a longer range than your Gatling gun. The Gatling gun can't shoot from here. Oh, yes, it can. Still can. But the Cold Kunai can. It's longer range than the gun, and it's a and you can it's a stagger. One cool thing about the kunai is that you can prep it and then HSM with it, like that, which makes it a little easier for you to get a combo. It also jams their radar for 15 seconds after you hit them with the cold kunai. So you can use the kunai as a way of shooting around a corner by tapping it and then pressing the high-speed button, like that. And you can go in. The double cold kunai has no mobility options. You can't use it while HSMing, and you can't use it while walking. But it's a heavy stagger. And the moment you get hit by a heavy stagger, you can get the downswing. And they can't see you coming. So this is the perfect weapon to use when you're around a corner, they don't see you, and you want to get stagger on them. Just be careful because you have to hold still while using this. So you're not going to win any firing war. You're not going to win any wars with the enemy if they know you're there. Use this to get a heavy stagger on an unsuspecting opponent, so you can get the double downswing combo. Speaking of downswings, let's talk about the Cold Blade versus Cold Blade double. The double Cold Blade, which I'm not using right now, has a sweeping swing, a circle swing. I would recommend you use the single Cold Blade because the downswing is narrow, it does the same amount of damage as the double Cold Blade, and it's a lot harder to friendly fire your friends when using it. Anyway, that's it. You're playing a stealth raid, so go around the enemy opponents, use your jamming to, like, if you want to annoy people, you can go underneath the floor and stay underneath or above certain units and get the jamming on them, and they might think you're on the same floor as them and look for you, which is good. You want them to look for you in the wrong places. This is good to finishing on points, and it's an accumulated stagger. This is how you will stagger other raids and other things in New Armor. You can use this as your instant stagger. HSMable. This is what I would use instead of this when you want to box out an opponent. Like say a general sees you and they're ready to fire your weapon at you. Just do this instead. And then all of a sudden, oh man. Now I gotcha. Use the double cold kunai after an enemy rolls or as an enemy when an enemy doesn't see you. Get you a guaranteed downswing. Double downswing. And move on. The only thing I'll say about the Efreet Nacht is that sometimes just don't go for the second downswing. Just go for the. Sometimes if you're ganking somebody, you get this, you get the downswing, just leave. Sometimes it's better to just leave and take no damage than to get a double downswing and then die for it. So be careful, be active, stay somewhat relatively close to your team, and have good uptime. Don't just sneak around waiting for the perfect opportunity. You're making the opportunity. Your friends need you, and don't leave them in a 4v5 for too long. Stay active, otherwise your stealth is worth nothing.